In this tutorial, you will create the model as shown in the figure. The views and the dimension of the model are given in the figure. First, you need to create the base feature of the model by revolving the sketch. To create the base feature, start a new file by clicking on the new button and using the model template, and name the file as C07 and specify its location as CNX C07 and choose the OK button from the new dialog box. Now invoke the revolve tool and draw the sketch on the YCZC plane as shown in the figure. After completing the sketch, exit the sketch environment by choosing the finish button and just specify the vector direction as ZC and the specify point is origin. After revolving the sketch, the figure will be displayed as shown. After creating this base feature, you need to shell the model using the shell tool. You also need to remove the bottom face of the base feature. To create the shell, choose the shell tool from the feature group. The shell dialog box will be displayed. Now set the thickness value as 2.5 and select the face as the bottom face of the base feature and choose the OK button from the shell dialog box. The model after hollowing out the base feature is shown in the figure. After creating the shell feature, you need to create the third feature of the model, that is an extruded feature. To create this extruded feature, sketch this feature on XYZ plane. Invoke the extrude tool from the feature group and select the sketching plane as a XYZ plane as shown in the figure. Draw the sketch for the third feature as shown in figure. Now specify the dimension as shown in the figure. After creating the sketch for the third feature, choose the finish button to exit the sketch environment and give the depth as 5 mm and choose the unite option from the boolean area. After defining all the settings, choose the OK button. After creating the third feature, you need to pattern the third feature. This feature will be patterned by using the pattern feature tool. Invoke the pattern feature dialog box by choosing the pattern feature tool from the feature group. Now select the circular option from the layout drop-down list. After selecting the circular option, you need to select the third feature from the drawing area. Select the third feature from the drawing area. Now click in the specify vector area of the rotation axis sub-rollout. A vector triad will be displayed and you are prompted to select the object to infer vector. Specify the vector as shown in figure. You are prompted to select the object to infer the point. Select the center of the circular edge of base feature. The preview of the pattern will be displayed. Next, you need to define the number of instances and the spacing between them. Select the count and span option from the spacing drop-down list and set the value 3 in the count edit box and 360 in the span angle edit box. Now select the follow pattern option from the orientation drop-down list in the orientation sub-rollout and choose the OK button from the pattern feature dialog box. The model after creating the pattern feature is displayed as shown in the figure. After creating the pattern, you need to create the slots on the top planar face of the base feature. To do so, invoke the extrude tool and select the top planar face of the base feature as a sketching plane. Draw the sketch of the slot and add the required dimensions and constraint to it as shown in the figure. After creating the sketch, exit the sketch environment and select the subtract option from the Boolean drop-down list. On doing so, the preview of the feature is displayed in the drawing area. Choose the reverse direction button to reverse the direction of the feature. And next, select the through all option from the end drop down list. After defining the settings, choose the OK button. The model will be created as shown in the figure. After creating the slot feature, choose the pattern feature tool from the feature group to create the pattern of the slot. Invoke the pattern feature dialog box and select the linear option from the layout drop down list. After selecting the linear option, select the slot from the drawing area and click in the specify vector area of the direction 1 sub-rollout in the pattern feature dialog box. A triad will be displayed in the drawing window and you are prompted to specify the vector. Select the vector as shown in the figure. Next, you need to define the number of instances and the spacing between them. Now select the count and span option from the spacing drop down list in the direction 1 sub-rollout. The count and span distance edit boxes are displayed. Enter 7 in the count edit box and 36 in the span distance edit box. Then choose the OK button from the pattern feature dialog box. A linear pattern of slots is created as shown in figure. Next, invoke the extrude tool and draw the circle of 25 unit diameter on the internal face of the base feature. Specify its dimension as shown in the figure. Exit the sketch and extrude it up to 7.5 mm. Specify the vector in the ZC direction and select the unite option from the Boolean drop down list. Choose the OK button. After creating the extruded feature, invoke the hole tool from the feature group and select the center of extruded feature as the center of hole and specify its dimension as shown in the figure in the diameter edit box and give the depth limit until next and use the subtract option from the Boolean drop down list and choose the OK button from the hole dialog box. After creating the hole, invoke the edge blend tool and choose the edge of the last feature. and specify the radius value as 2. After specifying the value, choose the OK button. Now the model will be displayed as shown in the figure.